wake.
Magaro benki ya umwanchi umurigereri eritkoria ijuma tariki 25 cy'umutinyukane umwaka w'ekibibere na 2024 namanga gendrete gokorekana imeyense ya Kenya anene monekero ngwegenda unaritkoria undigendrete ko bari toererukegima na monano gendrete kwegokia asokubwatia imirobere yonse getaseni kya Ndizi TV na bwo obwansu bwo Mose namanga gendrete gokorekana anene chinga kichigatoro cyubuna embure nyinke nigendrete kwenekiwa ase Chinsemo au iyo nabo yaberege koreta amakongu yetoigo asabanta bange bagendrete ko cyandikane ne ime yo mu Nairobi na seritkoria rero murayibwense Dr. William Samuel Ruto nigo asangire amona barayikoro ase Chinsa chinde ime yense ya Tanzania aso sangana barwo ase ogochengera emyaka 50 nemo cyaragire Chinsa Ikomi cyabona mugoroba cinga kingo kwariganya SMS Amayia iyo nkumanyibuna naraya na kwariganire asenchera ere yogwenye nyorabuna sensemo ya Facebook na bakugendera gotunyaro wetra Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya YouTube gotunyaro wetra Ndizi TV News waigo ase website yaito na bako yasoma wetra www.ndizitv.net Chinsa emirongo ebirnenye eriyo togendere gusanga ase obwagare. Eretariane Everlyne Osero ulia tukubwatira na sensemo imanyererioni gakuru kwa Lydia Mose na boigo Sara Momanyi nero kwene kyachibicaniro gicha wekere asenchera yabenengo kwarira ntobe togo chaka Amayia ye Chinsa Ikomi asenchera yobinge kurwase county ya Kisii awase obwoibi bwabere bokorekana sekerengo kegoro kurwase chinyomba chiabanto anene obwoibi bwechimita nechitapu cha mache kurwase emechiabanto ekyonigo kyairire abo bisaba community policy ochaga gukora umusako umutindi ase babere bakunaria egati abakagerwa nako bagoseko bekabyara abakagerwa batatu nonya naboni go bali babere bakoiberwa bateruna eyo tariero entunda entangani korende oboyibuno bwabere bagokorekana ase amatko atari make ase mono babere bakoboria abantu bagokora ugusangireya kwebinte bikoro gose scripts kwene kyabunango babare maiso erioti babayisago kinya obosari chinga kyechonigo serikali yaboriwe wetyama chikarengete okogorwa kwebinte bibigotugo se scripts asenchira yemo yogotanga ebikore byobwebi ase Chinsemo au
naba murabana babo kamambi banyaranga etre bintu by'igitabu byarabiriko ibusana inginyo tenge mintinyange bere yarimba ikite nyanguru fabrication yarigoro bagaba gitabu around 20 bana bandaka ngo bari gitore akibona gitabu cyatokirane zigede pipe HB cya match is over 100 pieces nalo songa serikali ya county na serikali ya nene amajiko nataka ile mona county abanda ba scrap mostly our MCS kindly make an amendment amachika maronge ago idea banda ba scrap kyari binde no bakoretero
wabere to koiberu lakini rero binde byakirega igase community policing office a service ye chairman
no atare 18 boy go bagacha naro bakaiba chigete 15 na iraniri tapu chozi ko natinda irani bona ndo botuko bwalero ande bacha ba butura egete 12 gietangi nanyora mache ni gaitegetons pikorwe tangi bona to ko boliga nonye daba bakoirirwe binte biba pimerwa ba scrape barabwekero bakorera ibintu bunebi byaletirwa sebali paka tuabekire barasa muna bono tuabwate baraso motienyo yoyo tuabwate barasa nyamage gukwanire gore chitapu echi cyabere chiko ibo matuka mange kwamanya konyora nk'abanda barabuba ba scrape balete iru chitapu baroche kabisa ngeche chibire no muntu ko baletera ngencha kororokana tari muntu ura agache nyumba tapu ya
Tugutigana nayo nigo abantu bagenderete kuborwa kwene kyabuna ngusmeka bare emete asobonge asentre ya moyo korenda ebintu byetanaine mwanya bantu okona chinga ki chokorwa bosemya gotse chokora umuroberi obogosemya bantu igoro yebintu bitoncha kanaine nigo mu waziri bwe bitoncha kanaine ase county ya Nyamira John Matiangi abairega kugania abantu gosikora ase county ya Nyamira gosmeka emete yege korobna amatunda asenchire moyo korenda amazingira chinga kyecho nigo aboriri abantu gotasimeka emerinkamu angena se chindoche egekogera nigo ekonywa amacha mange na koirera chindoche gokamuka.
Na kuna chemichemi ambazo tunataka kuhifadhi pia kimazingira. Tutapanda miti pale Ankora, tutapanda miti pale Riomego, Nyabisimba na Kera.
Tujaribu kupanda miti tofauti na hii eucalyptus. Naona kila mtu tu anataka eucalyptus, lakini tunaweza increase our fruit coverage. Nafikiri itasaidia sana to increase pia our indigenous trees, kwa sababu tuko na mito hapa Kisii ambayo kama tutaendelea tu na kupanda eucalyptus hii mito itafanya nini? Itakauka.
In the next 1 year probably we will increase the coverage of trees probably by 3 million within the county. We have that program and
Tokorgereria aria bereka okorekana isko yorogongo rwa Gusii muraibwense ya Kenya Dr. William Samuel Ruto omurugio ye mama Rachel Ruto nigo babere bagusangirikana nabarayikorwa se Chinsa chinde imeyense ya Tanzania asenchira ya yogo chenga ase omuyega bwogo chengera emyaka emeronko etano nemo yoko bwatana kwense ya Tanzania na boigo Zanzibar nabarayi babere bagocha korwa se Chinsa mo aon na nekorwa se orogongo rwa East Africa ase Ruto abeire gako gosaba gako genda amona barayibandi korwa sense ya Kenya gatiabo muwaziri wa mwana Chinsa Chaisko Musalia Mudavadi waziri Rebecca Miano bwa mangana yo bonchoreria Penina Malonza oyo yesi egati yabarayibanda banke. Nechinga kiengana yo mugiro bwemirimo bw'abanyagetari agenderete koreta riberera ritindi imeyense ya Kenya nigo bono ebunke ye Senate yabeire gie komochia egati yabarayi aso gutekerana ase egeikaro eryo kokwanera egosekori yari chibu igoro yo gukora omugiro yo nigo babete bakwariganya abawaziri korwa se Chinsa mo inye ekiombe ky'abagavana korawo n'umunyakerogo yore Anwaiguru nabaigo ensemo yekigancha ekenene yeserekari abunonya nabo batekerana asege karekyo egento batere bunati bari gucia kogendera kuri yari ichibu egyo kere kyorokerere buna nigo bankire gwikiranya amaganio y'abanyagetari.
This meeting cannot continue. Those governors, the Council of Governors, including even the chair of health of the Council of Governors, who is not here, must be summoned to be able to come here and give the way forward. A matter cannot come to this house and we continue playing politics on it. If these stakeholders were invited were serious, they would have been here to be able to resolve this crisis.
It is not just about the current stalemate. It is also about us as a nation avoiding finding ourselves in this quagmire again in the future. And the people who are bearing responsibility in ensuring that Kenyans receive the services that they deserve from our government must take their responsibilities seriously.
There has been an accusation, for instance, an accusation that I wanted to find an answer to, that the government walked out of a meeting on the 27th of March that had been scheduled to discuss these very matters. And when the CS of Health appeared before the Senate, She said they never walked out. So I was hoping both the union to be here, the unions are here, and the CS to be here, so that we find out who's telling the truth. But clearly from today's demonstration, I can now believe the doctors when they say the government ran away from them.
You can see, Chair, the commitment of all these members of parliament. Because we want value for money for Kenyans. But it seems our governors and our CSS want to derive joy from the suffering of Kenyans. And if it is true, the way Senator Sifuna is putting it, that Chair COG is watching these proceedings from the comfort of our office, I'm telling you, shame on you.
Tugenderete gotigara asengane yoyo mugiro bw'abanyagetari nigo ababwatani au korwa sebyombe au abagenderete wesona negatina kwenekia unari kiburironge ya beireri konyorekana eriyo abanyagetari babakwirana ase obo koreri wabo nakorengana nekyombe kya Federation of Kenya Employers nigo babere bautabna aba Kenya nigo bagenderete gochandika kirima kubwatkana n'umugiro yo asebagarira ababwatani bande Nebuna basoire gatina gokora chinkwana ni chinseme chibere asoko nekia hunari chibuli abere gotoka.
We are very concerned by the protracted nature of this strike and the fact that the parties have taken very entrenched positions, forgetting that there is immense pain and suffering that is being posed on Kenyans. So we appeal to all stakeholders, all parties, to embrace meaningful dialogue and to consider the plight of the Kenyans who cannot find treatment in hospitals when they go.
Leo tumekuwa na kikao kinacho cha AGM ya Federation of Kenya Employers hapa Pwani, na tumeangazia mambo mengi ambayo yanaathiri biashara. Licha ya kwamba pia tumekuwa na uchaguzi ambao umeweza kubadilisha uongozi kutoka kwangu kama rais wa eneo hili, na sasa tuna Daktari Kisa ambaye atakuwa rais katika eneo hili wa masuala ambayo yanawakilisha waajiri katika eneo hili la Pwani.
Abakora imirimo be serikali mense ya Kenya nigo baganiriye serikali kubeka goseko ligia Chinsa cyo kubakonya na kubabeka omoyo ase ogwikania obokoreri bwabo kubwatkana no robot urwabetero kubwatokwa igoro y'abakora imirimo be serikali nigo abange babo bakura omoyo ekige kwirera okwirana ise kwabokoreri bwabo.
It's been great conversations talking about how it is important for every organization to take care of its people so that they can take care of business, take care of the customer, who is key for the success of any business.
How am I feeling at work was at 23%. This is not a very good score, because in here we have 29% of workforce who are feeling disengaged at work. They don't feel like they are thriving at work. They don't feel like the workplace cares for them. 29%. And then we have 24% in red that are completely unhappy. They find their workplaces toxic. They wish they would just depart from those workplaces. These statistics should bring us to boardroom tables, should bring us to meetings, should bring us to conferences, should bring us to gatherings, that we may turn this around and have more people thriving at work than not thriving at work.
So in listening to the critical issues that came out of that survey, for me, the number one takeout is essentially where the Gen Z sit. And some of the changes and the responsibilities that we have as leaders in terms of how we work in our organizations to facilitate for environments that encourage and welcome the Gen Zs to be able to thrive and deliver for organizations like
Nechinga kimbure nyinge gendrete kwene kiwa Chinsemo au imeyese ya Kenya nigo amakongu gendrete kwene kiwa kubwatkana netoige nyinge yaberege kwene kiwa koirera abanta bange gutigara batabwati obumenyo nakorengana no mu county commissioner ime county ya Embu niga enekibna abantu batanu babere bagusiriya magimabo kubwatkana na makongu ayo yembura asenanya bateruna nigo bagendrete kubeka emerobere mekirano anene yo kurigereria Chinsemo kiriya kikagere wakwa no muchando yo asoko enekia huna magima y'abantu abere kagotoriwa.
Tumekuwa na cases ya drowning. Mbere South tumekuwa na watu wawili wameaga kwa sababu juu ya maneno ya flooding. Mwea watu wawili wameaga kwa sababu ya flooding. Embu West pia tumekuwa na case moja, na pia tuna monitor na tunaangalia sana zile areas ambayo tunasema ziko prone for landslides. Sana sana Embu East map out about 4 villages, 4 or 5. Na kuna barabara fulani Gikuri Road pia tunaangalia kwa sababu tuko na cracks ambayo imeanza na tunahofia kwamba hizo cracks inaweza kuwa kama ita lead to landslides. Na tuko na locations 3 pande ya Evurore huko chini, locations 3. Tuna monitor sana na tuko na communication na wale members wa hizo communities. Tuko na villages kama 16. Tuna monitor hali ya hiyo
mancho muri bona yo na makongwa gendrete ko retwa nembure nyinge yo gendrete ko ene kiwa imeyense ya Kenya embura boigo ikagire ko ene kiwa ase amatuko ari bose goika omutienyi o gatano nari moigo nere bya mancho muri gereri andonsia sore oyo minandonsia sare gendra ko mosabera na boigo ko ene kiwa bunango batore maiso twensi aso wetanga kurwase amakongwa ya yembura omweri obwo maye Chinsa Ikomi ya senchera ere yo bwenge amankino chikenyora sobo ikranwe kirara enseyemo na boigo Chinsa isato chiamogoroba yandira kubwate merobero yonsi ya Ndizi TV asensemo ya Facebook otonyoro wetera Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya YouTube Ndizi TV News ase website ito nabuko yosomo wetera www.ndizitv.net erio togendre gusanga asobwamo erio teriane Everlyne Osero oria twawatera na sensemo imanyerero niga korokwa Lydia Mose Sara Momanyi nero ene kyachibichanerio gicha wikire asenchera ya Benetwara oburigere borovia asemero bere kubati nabayigo emagoroba erentoerero
Omoibuli